Broadcast. Bang. Broadcast. I want to welcome everyone to Global Markets Radio Daily Recap. I'm your host, Andrew Spanton. Wednesday. One way. Not really. Wednesday. February the 1st, 2012, 4 p.m. Eastern. What a day. You're looking at the hourly chart of the S&P. China PMI came out last night in Asia. HSBC number then came out, and then boom, we started to sell off. Broke a little bit in Europe, and then to the moon. Once again, talks of the debt deal in Greece coming to fruition. Had a couple of numbers out of London. Flash CPI out of Eurozone in line. London manufacturing much better. And the futures just went to the races, to the moon. Fly me to the moon. And the U.S. session, we made new highs, but we pretty much consolidated. But again, we're holding over 1225. S&Ps look fairly good. So much for us going down. As I've said before, I reserve to go and reverse in a New York freaking minute. And I tweeted it. Voice of Forex fan page on Facebook. Voice of Forex on Twitter. Spell it out just the way it sounds. But we're going up. Broken out. We're going to make a run. You look at, the hourly, and you see the choppiness. I wanted to bring a little the hourly to your attention because it just goes to show you over the last 4 or 5 days, this market really, talk about a grind. And something's got to give. Either the S&Ps are going to make a run and take out the highs, or the Aussie's going to roll over. But the Aussie made new highs, as we see the hourly chart. And this is a buy on pullback. So don't tell me there's no correlation between the S&P and the Australian dollar. Oh, baby. Lockstep. Same chart. But the Aussie made new highs. Yes, rebound. Breaking out. Whereas the S&P did not. Which one is right? I would say the Australian dollar. And when you look at the daily charts, they look a lot different. More broken out. But this channel looks like we should get up to about 108. Easy. Aussie. We got big numbers tonight. Numbers out of Australia, not so great last night. House price index Q on Q, negative 1%. Not good. Still not a disaster. U.S. ADP, non-farm payroll. 170, revision lower. But still, not so bad. 290, not the end of the world there. Tomorrow's number, I think, should be important. The jobless claims out of the U.S. See if they continue to hold that, 375-ish. That's fine. Just don't go back up to 400. Maybe we down tick to 355. That would be a good thing. Then the 3-week average is like 360 something. Lows. So that would be a very good sign that this number could be a great number. And as I've said, I got to tell you, in my opinion, if I was Barack Hussein Obama, what would I be doing? I'd be cutting government now only to ramp up into the freaking election at least 6 months before. So I'd say he's got another couple of months of shedding government jobs and then to the moon. I don't necessarily hold it against him to do that. Politics. Not good for the American people, but it is what it is. S&Ps. 1, 2, 3, 4 days down and boom. New 3-day closing high. Almost. We're within our 50 cent of closing at a new high, which would be very bullish, in my opinion. See if they can get there. But this looks good. Unless the S&P breaks through today's lows, even here, 1305-ish, we're going up. I don't like the fact that we didn't close at the highs. Obviously, that could be a warning sign. No real numbers tonight. Building approvals, trade balance out of Australia, that should be important. But again, China still doing all right. So Australian trade balance should be good. London construction PMI. Eurozone producer prices. Those are falling off a cliff around the world. Labor costs out of the U.S. Bernanke's testimony. That's the one. 10 a.m. Eastern. You'll start getting 10 minutes before he releases his opening remarks. So look for those headlines tomorrow. That could be big. Ooh, Chipotle. How much is that sucker down? But revenue's better. Oh, boy. So, in looking at this S&P chart, it looks like we're going to go. Now, we take a look at some other charts. Oil, to me, you got the Iranian situation possibly subsiding for now. They're reaching out. You got crude inventories today surging. You have the U.S. sort of slowing down a little bit. Baby looks like it wants to come in. Rolling over. Certainly down to here. You know, one of the things also I was just talking about before the recording, you know, while everyone's talking about the yen for manufacturers over there, you know, no one's talking about what is the strong yen doing for the average consumer in Japan regarding gasoline and oil. The yen has rallied 20%. Gold, oil is up 30, 20%, or even down at some point compared to that. So you've had the price of oil in yen terms collapse. And that has dramatically helped the Japanese economy. So I'm not so sure the net effect. Yeah, sure, businesses would be doing better if they could export better, but people are still buying Japanese cars. But what would it do to the Japanese consumer if you had a weakening of the yen and oil continuing to go up? That would be a disaster for them. So we're looking at gold. Did you know I never knew this? I can't believe this is really true. But it's apparently a fact. Did you know there's only 3 Olympic... I can't believe this is true. 3 Olympic-sized swimming pools worth of gold in the entire earth. How can that be true? I know Olympic-sized swimming pools are very big. Only 3 Olympic-sized swimming pools worth of gold in the world. Newmont Mining says they can't find gold. The cost of getting gold now is skyrocketing. What's up with that? Amazing. I'm curious if anyone else has proof of that amount. 3 Olympic-sized swimming pools worth of gold in the earth. Heard it today. So we look at gold here, continuing to break out. Certainly is a bullish case for gold if that's true. Now, it was a science channel, so no reason to lie. And gold holding its own. No real sign of reversal, no outside day. A little bit of a doji. Maybe it pulls back a little bit, but ever since Bernanke, gold to the moon. Only one way to be. Euro dollar, daily chart. To me, this does not look so bad. I know we pulled back, and I know we got the wicks, and that's not good. But we're holding. As long as we can hold the open from today, 131-ish, 130.75. We start breaking through there, uh-oh. But as long as we can hold that, this thing, 4 days flagging, it's looking good. And again, I think the only reason why the euro continues to grind, pull back, and every day we're seeing this no direction market. I mean, seriously. I mean, this is nuts. Look at the hourly chart. Look what we've been going through, Forex traders. This is this is freaking crazy. No direction. No soup for us. Took out the low the other day. Took out the low last night. took out previous day low. I mean, look what they did with this euro last night. Break it down to break it out. We even took out previous day high today. I actually had to read Dennis Gartman today for the first time in months. I'm losing all my hair. I have no freaking clue. You gotta be nifty. You gotta be very, very nimble. Nuts. We're going up. So you look at this hourly chart. Up, down, up, down, up. Now we're going down again. Not this time. I think we hold. But this has been a nutso, schizo, Mark. I mean, we were very overbought, and we've had no retracement. It's one thing if we had a nice little pullback. Euro came in and then went back up again. That's fine, but we're holding around this move. We've digesting. This is called digestion. This is called getting chopped up to death. Oh, baby. But I think you buy this pullback. I think unless we really break through here, 30.85, then you got to be worried. But we can pull back 131.20 tonight and still be along. I think we make a run. I think we broke through. And do you really believe the Europeans? They can come up with a deal tonight. Absolutely. Get the markets all caught on the back foot. Euro Swiss continues to hold. Tried to make a run last night, but failed. I'm looking for intervention. I'm looking possible. I would stay away from the short side. Look to buy the break. Dollar yen also. Dollar yen may have bottomed. Got a nice little hammer. I'm looking at these yens. A little bit of a hammer. Maybe they come out of the woodwork, the Bank of Japan. Maybe there's talk about intervention. Maybe that's all you need. Pop. We are down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days in a row. 250 pips in dollar yen. Ain't chicken scratch. 3%. So do we make a run? I think you keep your stop in here. A nice 76 tight. 75.95. 25 pips to make 50. To make 80. Certainly up to 76. 70. 80. But dollar yen, I think to be shorted here is just, I don't know. Again, just like the Swiss franc, they go together. Dollar Canada, held. Nervous. Don't know what to do. I'm warming up to Euro Canada and Pound Canada. Trying to break out here a little bit. Get up to that 59.50 Pound Canada. Why not? 59.25. Looks like it wants to go. Euro Canada held. I don't like the Canadian dollar. I'm a little nervous. These numbers were not good. I'm a little negative on metals, oil in particular. So this Euro Canada might hold. We might have another pop. Euro sterling didn't collapse. Pretty much held. I still think we go lower. It's a nice hedge. And cable continues to outperform. Pound Aussie was looking good at one point. Sterling, you would think we get more Momo. Again, I don't like the fact that we have these wicks. I don't like the fact that we reversed a lot of the move and didn't close stronger. But I think at the end of the day, we make a run for the highs. Maybe we double top. Maybe we want to lighten up around the highs. But certainly come a long way, 500 pips. Not so much. And they had a good number last night. Broken out. Love to see it back and fill. But I think you got to BOP it from here. Look for it to make a run for the highs. Maybe even break through and then sell. Something like that. S&Ps I don't see being dramatically down tonight. If anything, I think they're broken out. They push higher. So again, I'm looking at this Pound Aussie. I'm selling any strength. Cannot get through 49. Ready to melt down. If the S&Ps continue tomorrow, and if this Aussie gets continuation, listen, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days now. Broken out. It's gone. Say hello to 108. Makes me sick having to buy these things. And again, if they come in, I'll be even sicker. Kiwi, amazing, to the moon, going up. I mean, 800 pips in a month. Grind it up. I mean, you do the Fibonacci. It's gone. So we could be talking 86. 85.50. Why not? Easy. And this Aussie Kiwi continues. This thing is busted. Tonight, we might even roll over again. Telling you, look at the head and shoulders here. Now, it's, again, a little bit of ascending, and I don't love that. I don't love the ascending head and shoulders, but at least it's closer than the S&P. The S&P is more up here. But, looks like everything is all clear on the Western Front. Things are good to go. Dollar Swiss. I don't think it dojied. I think we got a little more in it. Flagging to the downside, outside candle. This thing cracks through 91.20. Say goodnight. Say hello to an easy 50 pips at 90.75. I'll tell you that. Touch the EMA. This is not oversold. I still think we need to break 120 on Euro Swiss. And again, remember, people, Voice of Forex on Facebook. Voice of Forex on Twitter. I tweeted a nice amount yesterday, I think. How about that pound kiwi? Oh, baby, breaking down. Ready to melt down. Look at this thing. And again, you can try my service for 1 week for free. $200 a month, and I am offering 1-year deals. Not 1 year, but through the end of 2012. I'm not taking payments for 2013 for a while. Because there won't be one. Oh, baby. That's true. I should really make you guys, all pay. If I don't think there's going to be, I get the money. I get to spend it now. We shall see. But anyway, again, feel free to email me, info@globalfxllc.com. It has not been easy, people. But the trend is up. An hourly chart. I mean, believe me, I have not seen markets like this in a long, long time. I can't remember. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Now what? Now we're broken out. Now we should fly. Andrew Spanton. That's a high probability trade there. Could we pull back to 106 and still be along? Unfortunately, we could. That would suck. Global Markets Radio, the only voice you will ever need who truly loves to make you money. Get ready for another crazy night.